When my buyers do an inspection and something comes back that is an issue for them, there's always a conversation about whether they should ask for a credit from the seller or ask the seller to do a repair. There's no one answer that fits every situation. So I just want to talk briefly about what the pros and cons are of each. So if you ask for a credit, not only can you supervise the work, choose your own contractor, and have whatever the repair is to be made done exactly as you would like. That's obviously an advantage. Second thing is, a lot of times people will ask for a credit for something that they may actually be intending to address, or maybe they don't care that much and they're not going to. The point is, if you ask for a credit, that amount of money is deducted from your closing costs. It's covered by the seller. So it means you need to bring less cash to closing. So for some people, just having that cash reserve and not having to spend that extra money is something they want. They may say, yeah, I don't really care about the deck. We're not going to use it anyway. So even though there's, a $3,000 credit for it, we're just going to leave that in the bank, or we're going to use that to buy a sofa. You can do anything you want with the credit. Nobody supervises what you do with it. So it's your money to spend. There are also some negatives to asking for a credit. One is that, and this is especially true with structural things like stucco repair, sometimes the estimate is not perfect, because until the contractor can sort of see the problem by taking everything apart, their estimate is only as good as from what they can see. So you run the risk of having a repair cost more than what was estimated, and you only have the number of dollars that was given in the credit, and now you have to put more towards it to fix the problem. So that's the biggest issue. Also, it can be inconvenient. Let's say the house needs a new roof. If you take the credit and then have it done after you've moved in, it's loud, it's messy, it can be annoying. So some people say, I just want it all done so that when I move in, I don't have to deal with it. So conversely, there are pros and cons to having a seller repair something. If a seller repairs something, you don't always know the quality of the repair. Now, you'll always want to ask for warranties from whoever did the work, and you can specify that you want it to be a licensed, qualified contractor. But even then, you never know how good a job was done, if the seller cheaped out, if there was a cheaper option, if you would have done something differently. So you do run the risk of them not doing the repair the way that you would have done it. So if you do an inspection and there is a decision to be made about whether you're going to ask for a credit or a repair, make sure you talk to your agent and understand the pros and cons of each approach. And again, it really is somewhat specific as to what that repair is, as far as which decision may make the most sense.